Greetings, friends. I want to share with you a practice today that is geared toward those who are experiencing extreme anxiety and panic attacks. This is a well-known tool for those who are experiencing panic attacks, and you may have seen it around in social media posts or have heard of it even from providers or even friends. And it's known as the 54321 technique. It's basically spending some time in the present moment, identifying 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can feel, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. So we're involving the 5 senses. Now, any technique that you develop takes time and practice. The first time you use this may not work for you. And oftentimes trying to scramble for this tool and look it up and read it can be really difficult when you're experiencing a panic attack or extreme stress. So you might want to tag this video and hear me talk you through this exercise, and so that you can slowly start to learn how to become more present and to sort of steer yourself away from that extreme anxiety and panic. So as you're sitting here tapped into this video, I want you to spend some time removing your eyes from the screen and just listening to me. And as you remove your eyes, start to take a look around the room or space that you're in and start to identify 5 objects. Looking at each object for just a few moments and naming that object out loud. 5 objects you're naming out loud. And they can be mundane objects in your household. Good, and then moving on to starting to feel things with your body. And some of the most obvious things that we can feel is the seat that we're in, what kind of support you have under your body, the floor, a chair, a cushion. Notice that. And then perhaps notice the clothing on your skin. Where do you most prominently feel your shirt, your pants, whatever else you might be wearing? And then go ahead and find 2 more things that you might just place your hands or your palms on, or your feet, and feel those surfaces and textures. And then let's go to 3 things that we can hear. And take some time to notice. You can hear my voice. And notice, what else do you hear within the space that you're in? Perhaps in the distance there is things you can hear in the space outside of the space that you're in. Good, and then moving on to 2 things you can smell. 2 things you can smell may be readily available to you. Maybe there's a fabric that you can smell, there's food nearby. There's an essential oil that you could take and smell. Maybe you keep one with you. And if you can't readily find a smell, think of 2 smells that you really enjoy, whether that be fresh grass, a cup of coffee, laundry. 2 things you can smell. Good, and then lastly, 1 thing that we can taste. And again, here you might have a mint with you in your bag, or a piece of hard candy, or you might be very near your kitchen in which something could be tasted. And if not, go ahead and imagine something to be tasted. Our mind is strong. Whether that be the wedge of a lemon resting on your tongue, or your favorite tea. And see if you can conjure up as many details of how that hits your mouth and what kind of sensations that brings. Good. So this is basically the 54321 technique, and letting yourself journey through the five senses to be able to become very present can be very reductionist. It can reduce our anxiety. Give it a shot. Practice it as best you can. Return to this video if it's helpful for me to walk you through it. And there might be some preparatory things that you can do for yourself. You know that the taste and the smell portion of this is something that would be really useful for you if you carried some things with you that help get you present. I hope that you're feeling better and more grounded at this point. Refer to this video anytime, and I hope that you have a better and a great day.